I actually just never forget the very first few moments of the first rehearsal, because I'd never been hit with a force like it. Actually, just even in a rehearsal where you normally, people can start at a certain sense of, not relaxation, but, you know, building up to something. I realised right from the start that it's what's demanded of you absolutely from the outset.
Wasn't it funny when he started off this morning saying, now I want you to save something for Tuesday night, and you're 2 minutes in, he's going, right, we must really give it all now.
Yes.
So we go, I was just saving myself for Tuesday night there.
No.
Of course, he doesn't want that ever.
No.
Has to be...
There was no saving going on
optimum
today at all.
Energy all the time.
In this orchestra, and with John Eliot, and I have really experienced the most beautiful and most exciting and electrifying concerts with this orchestra, and this choir, and in this setup, with nobody else. I can say by far. I can't overstate that.
He's looking for freshness.
Yeah.
He's looking for fresh performance, and he's looking for how the emotions of the music can be best portrayed. And often going back to the original gives you a fresh and exciting new way of revitalising these emotions. And I think that's why the instruments in this orchestra work so well.
He demands from each of his players total commitment and total concentration all the way through, and that goes from the first rehearsal right up to the last note of the evening performance.
John Eliot is more articulate than any other conductor you've worked for. He's able to put things into words, as well as showing it with his gestures, but he is definitely the most articulate of directors.
He's most certainly got a way with words. He finds exactly the right way of saying something. It's not always pleasant. He knows how to sort of dig in as well under your armour.
And his imagery is wonderful as well.
There's often geological references. So Beethoven, the 7, all the geysers
and with the bit where the water goes on.
Yeah,
that was Beethoven 5. The bit where the water goes.
Right. Yeah. And this is the fire. I reckon fire is going to come back on this one.
Everybody matters, and it's absolutely a collective feeling. There's absolutely no one who's allowed to coast or not give everything.
It feels like large-scale chamber music to me.
This idea of chamber music, that every single line is important and integral and needs to be expressed. I think it's very, you can't hide.
No, you definitely can't hide. No.
No matter where you're sitting in the ensemble, whether you're sitting at the front or if you're principal wind player or sitting at the back of the strings, you always feel that there's a tension on you from John Eliot.
Tension or attention?
Attention.
I think it's worse for him than it is for us. I mean, he's responsible for the whole thing, and I think he feels genuinely very, very responsible for the art. You know, it's not just something that can... there's never a performance that's thrown away, you know. Each one is always very important.
The energy and just the sheer life force behind it was, wonderful.
High octane, isn't it?
High octane.
Always, wherever
indeed.
you are.